All right, everybody, we're back from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania's Gettysburg Barbecue Festival Day. It was a double, but we only did day one, which was Saturday. So, we had fun there. My buddy Jonathan Havens, you've seen him. He come up and he hung out with me at Gettysburg, and with Miss Katie and them, it was hours drive from the house. So she come up and we hung out and did the boxes, and she went home. So Jonathan was with me throughout the night to help me out to get stuff done, and so we have got our results from Gettysburg. I didn't get no intro. I didn't get no pictures. I got one picture you seen as the pit up there. I've really been laxed on getting videos, doing videos there. It's just so much stuff that goes on that's hard to really. I can get you a video of going there. I can get you a video of getting set up, and then But as far as injecting meat and stuff like that, I can probably try. But mine isn't really in video mode when we're at the competition. So maybe our next one. Well, I know we didn't at the one after Gettysburg. These are behind. Videos are way behind. So I know we didn't.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. So I know we didn't for the next one either. But our next one that we'll be going to, we will try, because there's no phone service where we're going to be. So we might want to do something. Can't get on Facebook, can't do nothing. There's literally no cell service unless T-Mobile has inserted a tower. Because I was there last year with a team from a friend of mine, and we had no cell service. He did, I didn't. Maybe I'll get lucky. So anyway, here's our results from Gettysburg. I thought we had a pretty good cook. Felt pretty good about it. I felt pretty well. I tell you what, I hated our pork. I thought our pork was just disgusting. It was overcooked, and we'll get to that. But I just felt that we had a decent cook in some, but the pork I thought was a fail. So this is what we did. So here's our results. We have a couple yellow cards of death, but not many. So here we go with chicken. We had out of how many teams was there? There was 33 teams there. Very good teams, by the way. The same hitters and the big ballers that we go against every time we compete. So we did not bad. All right, here it is. Out of 33 teams, I'd look again. Out of 33 teams, we got 8th place in chicken. It was a call, but not a walk, if you understand what that means. It's you get your name called, but you don't get to go up and get the money and the trophy and stuff like that. So this is where we're at. 8th place chicken, we got 998, 789, 989, 999, 987, 999. Again, there's that 2 out of 6 judges didn't like the way our chicken. Well, one didn't like the way our chicken looked, and the next judge didn't like our tenderness. But everybody else thought our appearance was great, our taste was good, but our tenderness was great. All except for judge number 5, which maybe he didn't put his teeth in that day. Which is kind of again, all this is subjective. The tenderness is. Let me go over this. The appearance, they when you get to a judging class, I'm assuming that they judge you. They want to train you on what appearance, what they want it to look like. The color and what looks good in the box. The taste is subjective. I think tenderness has a really big part of the taste. It feels good in your mouth. The taste is going to be well. But the flavor, you can't train someone to like a certain flavor. Can't done like that. So I think that's a subjective move for its taste. But tenderness, there's a KCBS standard for everything. So I think that, taste, tenderness affects the taste to a certain point, but you got to have that flavor right. So I think that that's very subjective. So can't make somebody like something that they don't like. So anyway, that's how we finished second place on our table in chicken. And we got a 173.1428 in chicken, which is, like I say, 8th place. And I was very surprised that we got that. And I thought that was going to be it for the day. But however, here we go. We bombed the pork ribs. We got last place in pork ribs. And you know me, I'm not ashamed to admit it. It was last place, 33rd place, with a really hurtful 145.5996. And we got 959, 978, 856, 877, 878, 978. And of course, it was just like unknown flavor, and they said they were dry. One judge gave us a 9. It was a 9 blank 9, which I figured it was our 959, which is Judge 1. They said they're beautiful in the box, beautiful. Just like unknown flavor, and we met the KCBS standard. I'm proud of that. The first check mark we got is the tenderness of the ribs. But flavor was bitter, odd chemical flavor. That's all the yellow cards we got. That was table 650, and from what I was hearing, that was a table of death for every team that hit 650. They hated barbecue. They must have been a McDonald's people. But apparently that was a table of death. So you have that, and you got the table of angels. So, however, we finished last place on our table, which means you're going to be last place usually in the category or in the bottom, and we was. And whatever I could put my finger on with the chemical taste had to been that I added a little more wood to the cooker. That's the only thing I can think of. So you gotta like it. You gotta lump it over. So I had to let it go. So that was our bad category, and the category that killed us from really finishing in the top 10, I believe. If we could have got our ribs up, we could have probably finished maybe top 5, top 10. It was a killer. So we'll move on to pork. Now pork, it's been a tough category, and I hated my pork. But the judges felt differently that day. We finished 3rd place in pork out of 33 with a 176.560 0, and we did get a little plaque and envelope of cash to go along with that. 3rd place pork, day 1 at Gettysburg, which is very reputable because it's a tough team. But Rob Emmer and company put on a very good competition, very good organized. So we'll get to our 3rd place pork score. We were first, we won our table, finished first on our table. And we got a 989, 999, 999, 999, 998, 989. So in order to get a 180, they'll take, usually if you get 5 999s and 1 989 or 998, I think that's a 180 if I read correctly on how they score a 180. But we were 2 points away, 4 points mathematically, but if we would have got them 2 points, we would have had 5 999s, we would have 180 pork. And knowing that, it's kind of a bummer that we didn't 180 pork, but this is the best pork call we've ever gotten, so we'll go with that. So 3rd place pork. The pork was apparently delicious, and I wish they would have gave me a comment card and tell me how good the pork was, but they don't. No, they didn't that time. So we'll get on with that. All right, now as far as brisket, we've been hitting on brisket. Our brisket has been coming along pretty good. Last video we got a 5th place, brisket call down in Fredericksburg. Got the micro cow, And, this one here, we got a 14th place brisket finish out of 33. And we finished with a 169.1200, giving us a total score of 664.4224. I'll take a 169, not a problem. But you need to get in that 170s to really get up into the top and get calls. But, the company we was in, I'll take a 14th place brisket. So the scores, we got third place on our table. And we got 999, 988, 988, 888, 999. And here, Judge 6, most hated beef, been a vegan, and gave us a 777. So that killed us. If we would have got another 999 or a 989 or 998, we would have really jumped up into the top 10. But because he was a vegan and liked sushi better than my brisket, he gave us a 777. Or she, he, or whatever. Which is surprising because he usually gives an average score of a 31.0524 and he gave us a 28. I don't understand. Again, sushi lover. But, that was a pretty good finish. We got finished 21st out of 33. Yeah, 21st place out of 33, which seems to be a, pretty steady finish for us. 21st. Must be a lucky number. So, we're getting better, but more consistency in every category is where you really howl at the GC, and hopefully our next one will be Almost Heaven Barbecue Bash in Weston, West Virginia, or Roanoke, West Virginia, at the Stonewall Resort park area, which I hear is pretty nice. So, guys, I'm glad you're liking these videos about the competition results. But like I said, I'm going to try to do more with the videos. But it's just so much stuff that goes on. It's a little ridiculous. And I don't expect Miss Katie to hold the phone and do this and do that. Because, with managing the kids and trying to get set up and keep everybody from strangling each other, it is kind of a chore. So we got plenty of comps left this year. I don't want to get burnt out too bad, but we're actually on a good uphill climb. Even though we bombed ribs, but the other three categories kept us pretty float. So guys, I'm glad you're liking these videos. If you guys want to donate to the cause, I'm not really asking, I'm just mentioning because people do donate, and the link to that is in the description box, my PayPal, if you feel that you want to donate to our barbecue journey. And also, on our website at richesriverbbq.com, we're running a 10% promo all summer. River Smokers Space 2019. I'll leave that right here. And everything we have, all of our merch and rubs are 10% off, so get you some. If you haven't tried Rich's River Dirt and tried my River Dirt, you got to try it, because it is actually getting calls when people decide to use it in competition. And when people do good in competition, they actually, hit me up on social media and say, hey man, the River Dirt hit. And I've hit it with it before this year as well. So it's slowly come along. I don't think I can call it award-winning rub yet until someone actually, GC's using it, or usually gets a first place finish using it. So guys, thanks for joining us. Continue to watch, and share with your friends and family and the world. And when you do share with them, tell them the best barbecue comes from the river. And we'll see you on the next one.